All right, actor Dean Cain fled California to get away from Gavin Newsom, and he joins us now. What are you going to do if he becomes your president? You can't. How much further can you run?
I don't want to flee the United States, but oh my gosh, that would be the worst possible thing for this country.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, it's something. I mean, I want to ask you when you see him. I mean, we've been watching him all week, right? You saw him at Davos, and he rattles off all of this nonsense, and it sounds great. It sounds like California is just where everyone wants to be, and it's just thriving. He puts it together really well. What goes through your head when he rattles all that off?
I can't say on air, but it starts with a B and ends with a T.
Yeah.
I think it's a bunch of bull. It really is. I mean, he does have your monologue was phenomenal. You were spot on.
Thank you.
And maybe future Governor Hilton was also spot on. What he says and what he does. I mean, he's a quick talker. I think Secretary Bessent did a great job explaining him. He's a cross between Patrick Bateman and Sparkle Beach Ken. I laughed for 40 minutes just reading that or hearing it, but it's true. It's all baloney. I live in Nevada now. I lived in California my whole life. I've seen you in California a bunch of times, and I've been complaining about it because it really, really does affect you living there, seeing those energy prices, seeing all of those taxes, and then watching the waste and watching everything sort of crumble. I don't recognize California any longer. I don't make movies there anymore. And I caution everybody, watch out for this guy because he is a snake in the grass.
He is. And I tell you again, to squander something so amazing that state is just so heartbreaking. And the people that do it, to see him sit there and demand a better job. He wants to get promoted to run the whole country after what he's done. And I mean, we're getting an assessment of the fraud in the state of California too, which is what ended Tim Walz's career. And
I think it's going to end his.
I hope that it will. Do you think he's going to figure out a way to weasel out of that too?
I think Minnesota is sort of a test case. We'll see what happens in Minnesota, and if they're able to be, and we have real smart folks at the DOJ now, and I think we're looking at it. I think we as a country are looking at it, and when we start uncovering the layers of this onion, I think you're going to see incredible fraud, incredible kickbacks, all these NGOs, all this money in the homeless industrial complex. Yes. I think it's all going to come to light, and I hope and I pray that's the case. But I think that fraud is so deep that I think that might be the end for Gavin Newsom. I
mean, one guy stole $23 million. He bought he had the balls to buy a $7 million house with stolen homeless funds. I mean, that's rich. I mean, that's his.
I think that's the tip of the iceberg.
Houses. Yeah.
I think it's the tip of the iceberg, though, Rob. I think it's going to get so bad that you're going to see that money going to everybody that Gavin Newsom knows and all those people that protect him and all those people who run NGOs. I think he's got an NGO where his wife does, the quote, first partner, which the stuff that's going on is ridiculous. And if you look at Gavin's past, he's far from the moral crusader that he pretends to be. No. I just think it's all going to get uncovered. I think the emperor is wearing no clothes, the same as Joe Biden was. And I hope that fraud and all of these underhanded dealings and the damage he's done to California, I hope it gets exposed and he gets exposed for the fraud that he is.
Everybody's reporting the same stories, the same spin. You turn the channel, it's always the same. But not us. We're different. We report the real news. No spin, just the facts. Turn to us, and you won't turn back.
Tune in to Rob Schmidt tonight on Newsmax.